So Barry, you're changing the genetics here of the flock on the farm at the moment. Would you just explain, what changes you're making there, or what changes you've made over the years, and where you intend to go with the genetics over the next few years?
Would have always kept Lanark ewes, and we would have bred Lanark lambs all down through the years. But when we moved into organics, we just found that it wasn't an option to be finishing ram lambs. The ewe lambs, there's a market there for the Lanark ewe lambs, but not for the ram lambs. It wouldn't be an option. So we decided to cross the blue-faced Leicester with the Lanark ewes to breed replacement ewes. And now we're at a stage where we're crossing Texels with Lanark ewes, the last of the Lanark ewes. So with the view of having good Hill-Tex ewes as replacements, we have 50 replacement hoggets there at the moment, mules. There's a few Hill-Tex mixed with them, but we're moving towards sheep that easier handled. Lanarks, they don't like to be housed.
And I suppose the fact that you're intending on developing an infrastructure, a housing job that you're going to do here on the farm, the fact that them Lanarks aren't suited to that, I suppose you've decided maybe to move towards a sheep that's more suitable to housing. More suitable to housing.
And also, I suppose for the market as well, we found that there's a poor market for the ram lamb, not unless you're finishing the lamb. The Texel then, you sell your Texel lamb, you're getting 10 and 15 and 20 euro a head more, and maybe even 30 euro a head more for them in the mart. So we intend to breed lambs that are suitable for replacements, the ewe lambs, and then the store lambs then for our organic farmers there that's finishing the lambs on the better land.
Yeah, so I suppose you've seen, the hill type lambs, maybe the market isn't there for the farmers that are finishing these lambs on better quality land. They're not so inclined to buy these hill type lambs.
No, they're buying them at a price. You're going to take a hammer for the ram lamb that just they're harder finished. So we're going for breeding the Texel there. The Texel cross lamb is a good lamb to finish.
And I suppose, look, you've mentioned replacement ewe lambs there, Barry. So just in relation to the management of them ewe lambs over the winter months, I suppose, can you just give us an idea, how you manage them and grow them on into good replacement ewes?
Well, we would be regularly dung stampling there to make sure that that there's no fluke worms. We started feeding them there with the ewes. We had them on a separate farm there. We're feeding them the combi crop. It's here behind me. So they're getting that ration there once a day. We're feeding them silage as well. We're currently feeding the ewes. We got the ewe scan there around the 20th of January. We've lambing rate there of a scan rate there of 1.68, and them ewes is currently getting about 0.3 of a kilo, 0.35 of a kilo a day plus silage. We'll be probably increasing that now next week or the week after.
Just in relation to the handling facility, Barry, you've invested a nice bit of money in developing a good handling facility. Have you found that to be beneficial in relation to handling sheep and reducing labour on the farm?
Oh, certainly reduce the labour. And it's it just makes the job a lot easier. We got the grant out of it. It was the TAMS grant there for that handling unit, and we went for the sheep race and the turnover cage and all that. Just makes the job a lot easier.